has this power of blending and bringing people from all around the world together, no matter what culture is. And here we are in this place and we are going to check this restaurant. They have a special line in food which is done by the international consultant chef Pierre Bouchacra. He came from France to Kuwait to give us a sample of his creation about fusion food, how they mix the cultures in a one dish. Like, let's see the Kuwaiti style with the American food. Let's get started. In this interview, we will get to know Chef Pierre Bouchacra. He's a culinary consultant chef, a food concept creator, and a menu developer who will take us through his journey of mastering the culinary skills and how he became passionate about it. Also, how his talent paved the way into a beautiful opportunity in his life. If you are someone interested in cooking, this interview is for you. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Chef Pierre, let's go a little into your beginnings. How and why did you choose cooking?
Basically, cooking started at home. It's fun, it's delicious, and I found it more artistic and creative more than other career. So it's my opinion, but that's it, yeah.
What was your first dish, the first dish you cooked?
My first dish, it's still until now, it's a memory. And as I mentioned before, it started at home. So I was preparing something with my mom, a traditional dish in Lebanon, we call it tabouleh.
Tabouleh.
So why the memory is because we were arranging the parsley one by one beside each other, and it was nice to chop the parsley.
Nice.
So that was still until now the memory in my head. Yep.
Tabouleh is everyone's dish.
Yep.
At what age did you start?
Definitely when I was young. I was around 15.
15?
Yes, 15
So
years.
young.
So it's the age to enter the school where I studied 3 years as a chef, and then 3 years as hospitality management. And my last year, I traveled outside Lebanon to do the master degree.
Wow.
Yes.
You started at a very young age.
Because all the family, actually my cousins, my relatives, they are into this kind of business.
Oh, okay.
So whenever there is holidays, vacations, though we were helping them at this age, yes.
It's nice. Who was your biggest inspiration?
Once I finished my study in Lebanon, I graduated in hospitality management, I traveled to France, where
France.
Yes, in France, where I did my study in le Centre de Formation of Alain Ducasse.
Okay.
It's to take a master degree in cooking. And mentored also by a chef called Patrice, he's a French guy, where all my journey really started as this kind of cooking line.
This was after you graduated from the university in Lebanon?
After my graduation in university, I went to France. I did my this year as a master cooking, and then from that place, I took a step ahead to continue.
So to become a chef, what did you study actually in Lebanon first?
First, you start everything as a base. You start the cutting, the cooking, the understanding the ingredients, the nutrition. Like the first 3 years, the hospitality in general, and to understand a little bit the combination of the food, how you should combine the food together, and how you should blend the food together.
What moves you in creating your unique dish?
There is a lot of cuisine that I work in, and it's my passion and it's my talent in it, like French cuisine, Italian cuisine, international food, street food. But my mission in unique food, my mission was to make my stomach happy first, and make the customer expectation really, because it's to create a unique dishes that blends unexpected ingredients together. So today you are in a cooking line that you're not focusing on one kind of cuisine, one type of cuisine. Today I chose, and my mission was to exceed this kind of cuisine and do this kind of blends that I'm in today, which is the fusion cuisine.
What a nice explanation for food and cuisine.
Thank you.
How do you develop a menu for a restaurant?
So
Based on what?
Based on many factors. The idea is that upon the concept, what will be the concept, the client reference, the location, the target of the client, the type of cuisine, what's trending in the market, what type of food, what kind of food, and you know, you should be inspired in the market. So people like, I need this, I need this. So it's all it's all based on these kind of factors. Yes.
Was it hard to be a food concept creator?
Yes, of course, it's not easy. It is hard, like any other career, because you should be patient, you should be inspired, you should be creative. There is a lot of factors that you need to follow and to reach what you need. And the most hard part in it is that you don't have holidays, you don't have vacations. Yes. You're working the whole day while everyone enjoying eating or going out. You're at work, working.
Life, yeah.
Exactly, that's mainly the hardest part.
Yes.
But I love it, and it's a nice.
Especially if something you love, you will like.
You will go. You will go to the extreme of it.
Yes,
Yes.
you will go to the extreme. You will be a good creator.
Exactly. At the end, I'm an example for. You should be an example for other people who's really studying this type of cuisine or who's entering in the line of cooking. So it's good to. They should know that nothing is easy, of course, but there is sometimes like. It's hard for your family, for the holidays, all these things. It's really not.
But something you love at the end.
I love it. It's amazing the feeling when you cook.
I can see like while you're talking.
So it's really nice.
Yes,
yep.
You have a real passion about it.
Thank you.
What's your favorite cuisine?
My favorite cuisine, as I told you, I do a lot of cuisines. Like the French and the Italian and the Arabic and the national food and the street food, but my favorite is the fusion food.
Fusion.
It's not easy to do a fusion cuisine. Fusion cuisine, not everyone is like doing it as a type of cuisine, because it's. But for me, fusion cuisine allows me to be. It gives me freedom. It allows me to be more creative and more open to any type of food. Today, when you mix spices, let's say Indian spices with, let's say, Arabic food, you will get some aromatic food. This is the type of cuisine that I'm into. Or let's say you're mixing some Italian food with French food. You know, this type of cuisine, it's not easy, but again, it's like you need to exceed your expectation. You need to be more into this kind of
so
food.
Fusion, it's like they mix. It's not a specific
Mix and match,
for
yes.
a specific culture.
No, it's not a recipe. Just you take and then you say this is, let's say, a fixed recipe. It's
blending your own touch,
blending your own touch,
flavors.
blending your own ingredients to have this aromatic dish. Let's say that. And believe me, sometimes it's risky, because not everyone into these things. Not everyone they like to have sweet taste with a sour taste, or let's say. But it's a challenge to take and a cuisine to show to the other
Give
people.
me an example of fusion cuisine, if we can mix from two cultures, from two specific cuisine together, like Japanese and Arabic, maybe.
Okay.
Can be? Can be?
Yes. We can give you, let's say, hummus beetroot. You know, let's say you will get. We have the traditional. I'm talking about Arabic food, but we mix the hummus. You know, the base hummus, and we mix it with beetroot. So you will get a color of red color beetroot, where it's like the combination between two ingredients. And this is a little bit the sample of type of cuisine, like a mixing.
Why did you choose settling in Kuwait?
It's a big market in Kuwait. There is a lot of opportunities. The majority of the people, they travel here in Kuwait outside and they have a lot of experience outside. So you need to have, when they come back, like they know the market, they are into new dishes. You have a lot of challenges here actually.
Yes.
The competition is big. So you need to be creative for them to be really following, or let's say for us to lead them to a new dishes and new creations.
For me, I can see like Kuwait, it's the #1 in food. Spending most of the time in the kitchen, cooking, tasting. How did you manage being a bodybuilding coach and this delicious comfort food at the same time?
Yes, yes.
How can you manage this?
To be honest, it's all about creating a healthy life and without any restrictions. It's when you talk about food, being fit or being healthy, it's not about cutting food or not to eat. You should understand your, let's say, your body composition. You should understand the nutrition facts, which is what kind of protein we need to eat, what kind of carb we need to eat, healthy fats. So all these things, all these facts, it will affect you. And additional to that, it depends on your goal. Being fit, you can have a normal diet. Let's say if you are into gym or bodybuilding, it's something that you need to maintain your calories, or you have to be in deficit to lose weight, or you have to be in surplus to gain weight. So all this, it's a big circle you need to follow. But basically, if you understand the nutrition and you understand your body, you will be able to, even with all the tasting that I'm doing and the cooking, I can, let's say, calculate them in my head as how many calories, so you will be...
It is 80% food and
exactly.
20% sports.
Yes,
so
it's all about food.
It's all about food.
But
life
enjoy
is all
it.
about food.
Enjoy it, it's delicious.
There is a nice quote that says like, tell me what you eat, I tell you who you are.
Yeah.
Whatever
exactly.
goes to your stomach, it can like
show
how healthy
yes.
you are. Even all the diseases in the world, it starts from here, from our stomach, from the food we eat.
That's why you need to know what you are eating.
Yes.
And that's why actually the fusion food, it's not easy to do it, because if you combine two ingredients, which is, you need to give the right nutrient to the client. You need, when you deliver a plate or a dish, it should be balanced. That's the main point. Balance in
between fats,
exactly.
Carbs, and you
protein.
can enjoy food. If you are a food lover, you can enjoy your life, but like select what to eat.
Exactly.
You should know what to eat to maintain your life, to maintain your health, and like to enjoy your life in a healthy way.
And you know what? It helped me a lot in my career, being fit and cooking. It make a comfort for the client. The client, when he sit with me and doing some food and cooking, if you advise them something, they are more into it than being not knowing about what you are talking.
They will see you like fit, your body, then they will trust your food.
Exactly.
It's good. What is your next step?
My next step is to beat myself, to be honest, and to keep growing, to have my own business, and honestly, I'm really hungry now. So my next step is to go to the kitchen of Easy Burger and cook something for you, my own creation, which I was talking about it.
Can't wait.
Can't wait to taste it. So this is my next step, will be to go to the kitchen and cook and show you one of my own creation that I did here in Kuwait, which it will really hit differently in Kuwait, something really new.
Have you been monitoring any upcoming chefs or beginners?
In my work, I travel a lot. As a culinary chef and consultant, I travel a lot. I've been in London, in France, in GCC, Dubai. I've been in Dubai for 15 years, and recently I'm in Kuwait. I open a lot of restaurants, so basically all the chefs and the managers that I train, they are like giving them the right training, give them the right instruction, right recipes. So until now, all of them, we are in contact together. So they are inspired by me, like giving them the right direction. So they will be more into food, you know. So the training to train them very well. So it's good.
Any word of advice for food lovers who want to enjoy food but at the same time maintain their health?
So my advice is to enjoy all the delicious food. Be selective, be wise, be let's say controlling yourself in eating, and then be happy. That's the main. Do not do restriction on yourself. All the food lovers, I'm one of them. Just enjoy it and let's go and do it.
And be healthy. Yes.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Chef
Thank
Pierre.
you. Thank you so much.
I wish you a bright future and many more success in the field that you are passionate about it, and it really shows. And just be healthy, eat well, and let's cook something interesting.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you so
you.
much. Let's do it. As I said earlier regarding fusion food, and here is one of my own creation in Easy Burger. I combine two different type of cuisine. I use the Kuwaiti food and the international food in one plate, in one dish, and we call it mashbous lamb burger. Mashbous lamb burger, it's a new trend. It will be a new trend in Kuwait. I did the mashbous in a burger, and let's do it together. As I said earlier about the aroma, when you mix spices and different kind of item together, here is one of the mashbous lamb using the spices and the honey and the soya together with the lamb. Pineapple caramelized to give a sweet taste for the lamb. So here we have the combination a little bit between spicy and salty, including the sugary taste, which is the caramelized pineapple. And of course, do not forget the brioche bun. And in Kuwait, for the lamb mashbous, we add nuts. So here we go, we are adding it into the burger. Here we go. The bread is hot. The aroma from the lamb, it's super yummy and super tasty. You can feel it from here. And then the root lettuce. So I used to serve it with fries. Usually the mashbous served with rice, so I used to serve it with fries to have this kind of fusion food, and that's how we will get Mashmoos lamb burger, a fusion food in a burger with fries, and bon appetit.